Yes, respected youngsters, welcome. Salutations, namaskar, pranams to the wonderful Lord in you and great prospectus, citizen of the whole universe in you, an asset to the world. Congratulations for being regular to learn these things, and we should pray that this knowledge helps definitely you in your life. And I am also blessed by these divine understandings by God, God's grace. Seven things like every day, common sense thought, sankalpa, sahanavavatu, Vedic chanting, Bhagavad Gita, 16th chapter, Valmiki Ramayana, Ayodhya Kand, how we have to be clear in our understanding to be an effective administrator, ruler, head of the family or leader. No thing can be taken lighter or for granted. In that particular case, we will be the losers. So that's how Rama is teaching every aspect to Bharat. Then in the sixth, seventh, and the last one, we have our beginning of sixth Prashna, the last one in the Prashna Upanishad. So let us begin. What is our today's common sense thought? Today's common sense thought, I have to speak to you for more than 1 hour, but I will tell you all in 10 minutes only. You just work on that. 10 minutes binai, come here, Krishna Vasudeva. Like in Hanuman Chalisa, you listen. Ashtasiddhi Navanidhi ke data. Hanuman is God, Ashtasiddhis, and he blesses others also. That Ashtasiddhi, Sita Mata blesses him. Those Ashtasiddhis and Dashasiddhis, Ashtadasha Siddhis, Aneka Siddhis that are talked in our Shastras. Ashtasiddhis at the gross body level, Anima becoming small like Anu Pramana, like Hanumanji becomes. Mahima is becoming bigger than big. Then Laghima is like becoming lighter like a cotton. So Anima, Laghima, Mahima. Then Garima is becoming heavy like the earth only. Prapti means what? Here only you are there, but in every world, whatever is happening, you will be able to know. Prakamya means all your kamanas are fulfilled. Vashitva means everything is under your control. Ishitva means you are the Ishvara. In this way, there are the siddhis. In life also, just like that, we have to have Ashtasiddhis to succeed, both spiritually or worldly also. Today we'll talk that precisely. Ashtasiddhi, 8 siddhis. I'll tell you more spiritually. You connect it to your own worldly goals also. Okay. First siddhi is called as Siddhanta Siddhi. Siddhanta Siddhi means theoretically perfect amount. Goal, its glory, why it should be achieved. Then means how to achieve it. Then what are the preparations for it. This Siddhanta Jnana, the theoretical knowledge, should be pakka without doubt, deeply understood. Please remember, none of us are absolutely zero in anything or everything. We all have many things, but not sufficiently, not strongly, not deeply. Having sufficient, strong, deep understanding, I am calling it as Siddhi. So Siddhanta Jnana Siddhi is the first one. Like you want to be a professor. So you should have a Siddhanta Jnana Siddhi. What is it that what is the glory of that professor? How to become a professor? What are the lakshanas? How to prepare for it? That is called that Siddhanta Jnanam is called Siddhanta Siddhi. Like I am spiritual person. So I must know who is Paramatma, where is Paramatma, what are his lakshanas, how to reach him, what are sadhanas to be done, what are the qualifications to be gained. Without doubt, even little, I must have that. है ना? Like yesterday, congratulations to you all. India has won the World Cup, T20 World Cup, रात में. होल वर्ल्ड जश्न मना रहा है, except 3 countries. One South Africa because they have lost it. The other one is Pakistan and Bangladesh. For no reason they take us as enemy. बेवकूफ लोग. We do so much to them. एक को तो पूरा देश ही दिया, दूसरे को आज़ादी दिया, फिर भी वो लोग हमको गुस्सा करते. अदर देन दैट ऑल द वर्ल्ड इज हैप्पी. थोड़ा थोड़ा ऑस्ट्रेलिया ठीक है रोएगा, उसको भी हराए ना. सो इंग्लैंड, ऑस्ट्रेलिया, पाकिस्तान, साउथ अफ्रीका, बिग बिग कंट्रीज ऑल डिफीटेड. So Siddhanta Jnanam as to how to pakka win the cup, for that strategy, planning, batting, bowling, fielding. So Siddhanta Siddhi समझ गए ना, theoretical. Second one is sadhana siddhi. Means once you know the Siddhanta, in the Siddhanta, there is a sadhana also, what is to be done. That's called sadhana. उसका भी सिद्धि होना है. Means what? Perfectly you should be able to do it. वो करते करते रहने से हो जाता है. When you keep on doing it, you will become master in the sadhana. Siddhi means perfection. You know, when you are driving car on the first day, how much tensed up you are. But once you do it for 10, 12 years, then एक उंगली से दो उंगली से स्टीयरिंग घुमाते हुए you just enjoy listening to गाना or the road. That's called you have achieved the siddhi. Siddhi का meaning is you have mastered it, perfected it. So Siddhanta Jnana Siddhi is mastery, perfection over the theoretical knowledge. Second is Sadhana Siddhi, mastery, perfection over following the process, doing the process. If there you lack anywhere, all your Siddhanta Siddhi won't help you then. Many of us have Siddhanta Siddhi, but at the time of sadhana, maximum difficulties, obstructions come at the time of sadhana only. Our lazinesses, our distractions, our inner weaknesses, sometimes some of the outer challenges, वो करने नहीं देते हमको. You want to study सिद्धांत सिद्धि, बैठे पढ़ने को. But your children, your brothers will disturb you, your sister will trouble you, your mother will call you and telework. ये विघ्न होते हैं. In spite of all of them, managing, negotiating with all of them, what is to be done to reach to goal? If that you are mastering, you are got getting the sadhana siddhi. Sadhana siddhi. Okay. In fact, in spirituality, even in your own life, many times the vignas come from inside. Like in cricket, who will stop you from hitting fours or sixes or centuries? The bowler, the fielders. But in my own personal life, who is stopping me to get up in the early morning? There's nobody outer fellow. It is my own inner problems. बाहर कोई नहीं, अंदर का ही गड़बड़ होता है. सो साधना काल में इनर डिफिकल्टीज को क्रॉस करते हुए साधना सिद्धि वी हैव टू अचीव. When these two are deliberately consciously done for long time, then only third will come. That is called as sadhya siddhi. साध्य सिद्धि मीन्स यू हैव अचीव्ड योर गोल. जो साध्य वस्तु है, जिसको पाना था, उसको पाना. इन दैट आल्सो आई कॉल इट लिटिल डिफरेंट वे, 3 ways. You have touched it, you are convinced about it, and you have fully established it. Sadhya siddhi. Like you want to become a doctor. So you touched being a doctor by finishing your MBBS. Then we got convinced about it by doing it for 6 months. Then you continued it till you are established as now a doctor. अभी उसके अलावा I am not an actor, I am not any politician. In the spirituality, I have recognized myself to the Brahman and I am established in that. Established in the word. निष्ठा कहते हैं उसको हिंदी में, संस्कृत में. तो निष्ठा पाना is the साध्य सिद्धि. टच करना, कन्विंस होना, then निष्ठा पाना. Getting established. So 3 siddhis are over. So Siddhanta Siddhi, Sadhana Siddhi, Sadhya Siddhi. Now when it is so easy, simple, then why don't we do? Why don't we form goals in our lives, make and work for them and reach out? सोचो थोड़ा, करना चाहिए ना, बट हो नहीं रहा, क्यों नहीं हो रहा? We have to inquire about it. Why we are not able to achieve these 3 siddhis? Then we understand that we are lacking another siddhi, which is the fourth one, which must be there with us. That I'll call it as Antakarana Shuddhi Siddhi. Means your inner heart is not saf, not sutra. The Ashuddhis, as we see in Geetha 13, 14 chapter, the Tamo Gunas and Rajo Gunas, and so much of variety of attachments, nonsenses. These impurities are so many are there. Therefore, you are not getting a clear picture of goal and the means, nor we are practicing. Therefore, never we are reaching it. So Ashuddhi is there in Antakarana. Removing that and making it is pure is called as Antakarana Shuddhi Siddhi or Shuddha Antakarana Siddhi. It is for both me as a spiritual persons, people like us, and for you also want to achieve the worldly goal. If your mind is full of your raga, dvesha to your friends and enemies and all, itna khachra worker, how can you conceive a goal and reach? You know what that Pakistani coach said after they lost? They say within the team only they fight with each other so much. With that, how can they fully potentially perform? In Indian dressing room also, there were the times there the disturbance between people. So that shows in the play. In this present team, there was a chance, but somehow they have overlooked it. They became together as synergy. All of them worked for the country and then win. They got the victory. That is the purity of the heart. Everyone says, I have to do my best for my team to win so that we get the cup. You could see that in them, in their performance and all. So there is no impurity. In our heart also, the other impurities are selfish persons and playing for their own milestone. These are all impurities. In that cricket, I am telling, or any sport. So in our life, the attachments, aversions, they are the ashuddhi. तो सबको निकाल देना है. That's called as Shuddha Antakarana Siddhi. Great, not an easy thing to achieve. Fourth one. Fifth one is how do you achieve that, sir? When you have the fifth Siddhi. The fifth Siddhi, I call it as the disciplining Siddhi. In spirituality, you call it as the Upasana Siddhi. You worship the Lord, you worship the Guru, you listen to them, you change your attitudes as guided by them. When you do this, these are all called as Upasana. पक्का करोगे ना, तुम्हारे दिमाग में ये खचरा सारा जो है वो निकल जाएगा, अशुद्धिस निकल जाएंगे. So therefore, the fifth siddhi is Upasana Siddhi. But to do the Upasana of going to teacher or God, worshipping Him or following them, it is not easy thing. You have to have another siddhi, sixth one. We call it as Vairagya Siddhi. Vairagya Siddhi means not interested in anything nonsense. When you see in spirituality, other than Paramatma, everything is nonsense. Therefore, you have to have Vairagya for everything. It's also great achievement. Like when you are preparing for your interviews or exams, you have to have Vairagya for your brother, sister, your pet dog, your jogging, your friends. नहीं है तो you can't focus, called as Vairagya Siddhi, sixth one. You know what is the seventh Siddhi? Seventh Siddhi is the meaninglessness understanding Siddhi about everything. Then only you will have Vairagya. This is not only not helping me reach my goal, but it is such a huge obstruction it is. Whether it things, whether they are beings, whether any of the situations, why I am giving so much value to them. So when there, Mithyatva it's called as Jagat Mithyatva Siddhi technically. Not so important, not so real. When you know it, then you'll have the Vairagya Siddhi. When you have Vairagya Siddhi, you have the Upasana Siddhi. When that is there, you have Antakarana Shuddhi Siddhi. Then you can have the Siddhanta Siddhi, Sadhana Siddhi, Sadhya Siddhi. Then how do you get this Mithyatva Siddhi? Only one and last thing is Viveka Siddhi. When you have kept your intellect active and alert and always are in the thinking about what to achieve, what not to achieve, what is bondage, what's liberation, what's good or what's bad, इस तरह से विवेक जो आप कर पाओगे. Many of us don't do it. We don't even use intellect. बस माइंड में जो आता है ख्याल, इंद्रियों में जो टेम्पटेशन होता है एंड वस्तुएं जो फ्रीली मिलते हैं आउटसाइड, we just indulge in them. We don't do विवेक. Viveka means I am a human being. I should achieve something. The higher Viveka is I am a human being. Only as a human being I can achieve the Paramatma Prapti. वो higher वाला. वो तुम्हारे पास अभी हो तो अच्छा है, नहीं तो कोई गल नहीं. But you should have your own Viveka at your level. I am a human being. I have to achieve my own something substantial in my life. I can't just waste it. In this, when you do Viveka, then you have the nonsense, the ephemerality, the uselessness of the world. That Viveka Siddhi can give you the Jagat Mithyatva Siddhi. That will give you the Vairagya Siddhi. That will give you the Antakarana Upasana Siddhi. Sorry. Upasana Siddhi will give you Antakarana Shuddhi Siddhi. That can enable you to do the Siddhanta Siddhi. Go to the Guru or your counselors, sit with them, discuss and decide what is your ultimate goal, how to reach out. Then you have to do the practice, and it's called Sadhana Siddhi. And keep on doing. One day the Sadhya Siddhi will happen. What goal you have aimed at, you are reaching it. We are right now the Sadhya Siddhi to चाह रहे हैं, but before that, right from first one, the Viveka Siddhi ही नहीं है हमको. That's why all our dreams are dreams only, they never come true. Like the Indian team, the captain was interviewed yesterday. He said, it's not this match victory, it is last 3 years. We are working and struggling. That's why we could come to the test match finals also, and then to under international finals also. Somehow it did not click, but we have improved upon us. Therefore, we have won it. तो साध्य सिद्धि होने के लिए फर्स्ट से लेकर all the 7 things you have to do. So write down each of the points. Viveka Siddhi, start discriminating as to human life, how it has to be used for. Then Jagat Mithyatva Siddhi, rejecting all that nonsense from my life. Vairagya Siddhi, therefore I am not involved in anything other than my goal. Then comes the Upasana Siddhi for Antakarana Shuddhi. Then Antakarana Shuddhi Siddhi. Then with the quiet calm mind, again consulting the Guru, make the goal in life, find the means for it. It is called as Siddhanta Siddhi. Thereafter, as the clarity of what to be done is known, start doing them and establishing it. It is called as Sadhana Siddhi. That will give you the achievement of success, Sadhya Siddhi. Get established in it. थिंक अबाउट इट बेटा. आज बढ़िया वाला ये 8 स्टेप्स है, बहुत काम को आएंगे आपको. ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः. अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव सिद्ध्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणे इतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्म से वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृते सांप्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुनरभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य प्राप्ति द्वारा बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्री राम मंदिरवत् शिवकृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन साधना सेवा उपासना यज्ञादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरे स्थित समस्त शत्रूणां शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मभक्ति भगवद्भक्ति गुरुभक्ति मातापितृभक्ति शास्त्रभक्ति सत्संगभक्ति साधनाभक्ति सेवाभक्ति धर्मभक्ति सनातन धर्मभक्ति द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन अध्यापनामध्ये शांति मंत्र उच्चारणं वेद पारायणं श्रीमद् भगवद गीता षोडशोध्याय से पारायणम् अध्ययनं श्रीमद् वाल्मीकि रामायण अयोध्या कांड शततम कच्चित् सर्गे उक्त श्रीरामचंद्रेण उक्त राजनीति धर्माणाम् अध्ययनं प्रश्नोपनिषदः षष्ठ प्रश्नस्यापि पारायणं वयं सर्वे मोक्षार्थम् आनंद प्राप्त्यर्थं विजय प्राप्त्यर्थं भारतवर्ष संक्षेमार्थं सनातन धर्मस्य अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं विश्व कल्याणार्थं च करिष्यामहे. This sankalpa is so beautiful. Every day when you do, it reminds us as to what to do, what to achieve, then only better we can escape our own minds making us involve and make us slave. मन के स्लेवरी से बचने के लिए हमें इन चीजों को स्मरण करके संकल्प से जो करना है उस पे लगे ही रहना है. That's why I do sankalpa every day in all my 6-7 classes. Right. Now let us do our Shanti mantras. Om, 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 Om Sahana Vavadu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Thank you, friends. Now let us spend 6 to 8 minutes in chanting our Veda mantra. ओम अतः श्री ओम श्री 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 वेदमात्रे नमः. अथ श्री कृष्णयजुर्वेदीय तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मणं तृतीयाष्टकं सप्तम प्रपाठकः. अथ चतुर्विंशति मंत्रात् आरभ्य. ओम ओम अजाज्ञावेवास्याग्निहोत्रगं हुतं भवति भवत्यासीतपरिजक्षीतलं दधाति देवानां बृहस्पति पंच च विवैयद्यन्यमजायां ब्राह्मणस्य दर्भस्तम्भेऽप्सुहोतव्यं याः पुरस्तात् प्रस्रवन्ते उपरिष्टात् सर्वतश्च याः ताभिरश्मिपवित्राभिः श्रद्धां यज्ञमारभे देवा गातुविदः गातुं यज्ञाय विन्दत मनसस्पतिना देवेन वाताद्यज्ञः प्रयुज्यतां तृतीयस्यै दिवः गायत्र्या सोम आभृतः सोमपीताय सन्नयितुं वकलमन्तरमादधे आपो देवी शुद्धास्थः इमा पात्राणि शुन्धत उपातङ्क्याय देवानां पर्णवल्कमुत शुन्धत पयो गृहेषु पयो अग्नियासो पयो वत्सेषु पय इन्द्राय हविषेद्रियस्व गायत्री पर्णवल्केन पयः सोमं करोत्विमम् अग्निं गृह्णामि सुरधं योमयो भुवुः य उद्यन्तमाकोहति मारोहति सूर्यमाह्ने आदित्यं ज्योतिषा ज्योतिरुत्तमं शो यज्ञाय रमतान् देवताभ्यः वसून् रुद्रानादित्यान् इन्द्रेण सह देवताः ताः पूर्वः परिगृह्णामि स्व आयतने मनीषया इमामूर्जं पञ्चवशीं ये प्रविष्टाः तान् देवान् परिगृह्णामि पूर्वः अग्निर्हव्यवाडिहता न वहतु पौर्णमासगं हविरिदमेषां मयि अमावास्यगं हविरिदमेषां मयि अन्तराग्नि पशवः देवसगं सदमागमन् तान् पूर्वः परिगृह्णामि स आयतने मनीषया इह प्रजा विश्वरूपा रमन्ताम् अग्निं गृहपतिमभि संवसानाः ताः पूर्वः परिगृह्णामि स्व आयतने मनीषया इह पशवो विश्वरूपा रमन्ताम् अग्निं गृहपतिमभि संवसानाः तान् पूर्वः परिगृह्णामि स्व आयतने मनीषया अयं पितॄणामग्निः अवाढव्या पितृभ्यः तं पूर्वः परिगृह्णामि अविशन्नः पितुङ्करत् अजस्रन्त्वागं सभापालाः विजयभागगं समिन्धताम् अग्ने दीदाय मे सभ्या विजितैः शरदशतम् अन्नमावसथीयम् आभिहराणि शरदशतम् आवसथे श्रियं मन्त्रम् अहिर्बुद्धियो नियच्छतु इदमहमग्निज्येष्ठेभ्यः वसुभ्यो यज्ञं प्रब्रवीमि इदमहमिन्द्रज्येष्ठेभ्यः रुद्रेभ्यो यज्ञं प्रब्रवीमि इदमहं वरुणज्येष्ठेभ्यः आदित्येभ्यो यज्ञं प्रब्रवीमि इदमहं वरुणे ज्येष्ठेभ्यः आदित्येभ्यो यज्ञं प्रब्रवीमि पयस्वतीरोषधयः पयस्वद्वीरुधां पयः अपां पयसोयत्पयः ते नमामिन्द्रसगम् सरुसृजा अग्ने व्रतपते व्रतं चरिष्यामि तच्चके यन्तन्मेराध्यतां वायो व्रतपत आदित्य व्रतपते व्रतानां व्रतपते व्रतं चरिष्यामि तच्चके यन्तन्मे राध्यताम् इमां प्राचीमुदीचीम इशमूर्जमति मधि सग्गस्कृतां बहुपर्णामाशुष्काग्राम् हरामि पशुपामहं यत्कृष्णो रूपं कृत्वा प्राविशस्त्वं वनस्पतीन् तत्तस्त्वामेकविंशतिधा सम्भरामि सुसंभृता त्रीन् परिदिग्गस्तिस्रः समिदः यज्ञायुरनुसञ्चरान् उपवेशं मे क्षणं दृष्टिं सम्भरामि सुसंभृता या जाता ओषधयः देवेभ्यस्त्रियुगं पुरा तासां परराध्वसं तासां पर्वराध्यसं पहरन् अवां मेध्यं यज्ञियं सदेवगं शिवमस्तु मे आच्छेत्ता वो मारिशं जीवानि शरदशदौ अपरिमितानां तानां अपरिमितानां परिमिताः सन्नह्ये सुकृतायगं येनो मानिगाङ्कत् मच्छनाहं पुनरुत्थाय बहुलाभवन्दो सकृद्धाच्छिन्नं चिन्वर्हिरूर्णां मृदु स्योनं पितृभ्य स्वाभ्यकाम्यहम् अस्मिन् सीदन्तु मे पितरः सौम्याः पितामहाः प्रपितामहाश्चानुगैः सह ओम शांति शांति शांति। थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स। ओम श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, श्री गीता शरणं मम, श्री व्यासा शरणं मम, श्री सद्गुरु शरणं मम, श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, शरणं मम, शरणं मम। ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ षोडशोऽध्यायः दैवासुर संपत् विभाग योगः। In Gita, 16th chapter is given the entire list of Daivi Gunas for us to know and adopt, Asuri Gunas for us to know and reject. One by one we are seeing 6 we saw, then 4 we saw, 10, then 5 we saw, 15, and in this latest sloka, number 8 we are seeing 6 जो पूरा मिलकर 21 होते हैं 9th श्लोक में. So in the 9th shloka, 2 values or 2 durgunas of the asuras we have to know to reject them. We'll chant that mantra once, then we chant the 10th one, in which also some of the durgunas of the asuras are told for us to eliminate. Clear? Let us start. ओम अथ नवम दशम श्लोकौ 9th श्लोक एक बार 10th 4 बार. ओम एताहं दृष्टिमवष्टभ्य नष्टात्मानोऽल्पबुद्धयः प्रभवन्त्युग्रकर्माणः क्षयाय जगतो हिताः. इतना काफी है. लेट अस चैंट द 10th वन नाउ. काममाश्रित्य दुष्पूरं काममाश्रित्य दुष्पूरं काममाश्रित्य दुष्पूरं काममाश्रित्य दुष्पूरं काममाश्रित्य दुष्पूरं दम्भमानमदान्विताः 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 मोहात् गृहीत्वा सद्ग्राहान् मोहात् गृहीत्वा सद्ग्राहान् मोहात् गृहीत्वा सद्ग्राहान् मोहात् गृहीत्वा असद्ग्राहान् प्रवर्तन्ते अशुचिव्रताः प्रवर्तन्ते अशुचिव्रताः प्रवर्तन्ते अशुचिव्रताः प्रवर्तन्ते अशुचिव्रताः प्रवर्तन्ते अशुचिव्रताः. 2 times together. श्री भगवान् उवाच काममाश्रित्य दुष्पूरं दम्भमानमदान्विताः मोहात् गृहीत्वा सद्ग्राहान् प्रवर्तन्ते अशुचिव्रताः. Once more. श्रीभगवानुवाच काममाश्रित्य दुष्पूरं दम्भमानमदान्विताः मोहात् गृहीत्वा सद्ग्राहान् प्रवर्तन्ते अशुचिव्रताः. Beta, in the ninth mantra, we have seen out of the six values or the negative values, four of them. Two more are there. What are the four? Etam drushtim avashtabhya. And catch this point. Our achievements depend on our performances. Performance depends on our vision. Okay? Therefore, in life, one of the important thing is making a correct vision in our heart. Visualizing the whole thing. जीवन का एक दर्शन होना चाहिए, एक दृष्टि होना चाहिए, है ना. Like if you ask me my vision, for me, study shastra, do my sadhana, and near to the truth reality. As regard the world is concerned, whole world is expression of divine. Therefore, whenever I remember the world, love the world, pray for the world. Vision number two. Third vision, anybody comes across, to them a loving address, and if they are ready to listen, giving this knowledge about the Shastra. Vision of life. And then what about all other happenings in life that happen, which are many a times bitter also? So my vision is what? Nothing happens without prarabdha, and nothing else just like that without teaching us. So go through as a prarabdha and also learn from it whatever that is teaching. So if this vision I have, then I'll be less problematic, no, to myself and the world. But if my vision is what, कि कुछ भी करे मुझे ही विजय पाना है और उसके लिए किसी को भी मैं दो मतलब दुखी करूं, नाश करूं, if that is the philosophy of my life, then I'll do all atrocities, I'll do all negativities. Okay, nahi? See the two pictures, a great Mahatma for 40-50 years serving the world in scriptural spiritual field or any place. It is his vision. Whereas the other fellows who are the terrorist type, their vision is to kill the people. They are the thieves are there. Their vision is to loot and plunder. तो जैसा हम दृष्टि बनाते हैं ना, वैसा हम खुद को मजबूर करते हैं ऐसा जीने का. Keeping this in mind, we should develop the correct drishti. Okay? The divya drishti should be, not the asura drishti. Asura drishti is what? This one. You know, they say this jagat is asattu, they say this jagat is aparatishtam, they say jagat is anishwaram. Then this jagat is just accidentally born, aparaspara sambhutam. And in this world, everything is for our own bhoga. These are all आसुरी संप्रदाय लोगों का एटीट्यूड्स, दृष्टि. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. एतान दृष्टि अवष्टभ्य बता दिया. सेकंड वन विसा नष्ट आत्मानः, their mind will be totally losing the charm, beauty, goodness, qualities, etc. It always in that excitement or anxiety of fulfilling the wrong drishti only entertains wrong emotions, wrong feelings, wrong aversions, and wrong attachments, because of which that mind loses its beauty. That is called as nashta atma. Again, like generally everybody's mind is good, calm, quite beautiful. But at that time, for example, I get a hatred towards a person. That hatred in my mind is so powerful that in general I am a good person. That my goodness is as if destroyed at that time by that particular wrong thing. Therefore, the ones who have the asuri drushti, their atma is nashta. The mind is destructive only. Nashta atma. चला गया mind अभी. Like money is there. No, you should know how to rightly use that money, increase that money by investments. Instead of that, you just उसको बेकार में खर्च कर दिया. What do you call? नष्ट हो गया उस पैसे का. So to the mind is given. Have good devotion, emotions, love, positive. Then you are using the mind, the Atman. Instead of that, because of the wrong drushti, etam drushti always in the mind the thoughts of beg, borrow, steal, or loot, or plunder, these things come, then my mind for which it is given, it is not done the efforts as good as dead only. That's why it's called nashtatmana. इसलिए कहते हैं जिनका आसुरी बुद्धि हो जाती है उनका मन नहीं रहता अच्छे चीजों में। आप लाख भी कोशिश करके उनको कोशिश कंट्रोल करने का समझाने का करो, दे विल नॉट लिसन ओनली। उनका आत्मा या माइंड नष्ट हो गया अभी, इट हैज लॉस्ट ऑल इट्स सेंसिटिविटी, है ना। एनीथिंग यू डोंट यूज फॉर लॉन्ग टाइम, it loses its capacity. It's called as unused atrophy. That unused atrophy happens of the mind as regards its positive utilization. Nashtatmana. When that way, drishti is wrong, mind also polluted, alpa buddhaya. They become very narrow. मेरा सुख फर्स्ट बस, और उसमें भी ओनली my भौतिक सुखाप्ति विषय वस्तु। अरे यार, you are a human being, you are given a buddhi which can be expanded and used for visualizing as great great goals for yourself and the world, वो सब होता ही नहीं है। Such person with narrow intellect of absolute selfishness is called as alpa buddhi. So the asuras have this as their drishti of life, then their mind is nashta, then buddhi is alpa. Okay, etan dushtymavastabhya nashtatmana alpa buddheha. Three are seen. Now the three. Prabhavanti ugra karmanaha. Their whole life is filled with ugra karma, terrible karma, of no construction, only destruction, of no proper help to the society, rather, it's only spoiling or disturbing. Terroristic activities they do. Terrorists are called Ugravadi. So they do the Ugra karma, therefore they are terrorists. Ugra karmanaha prabhavanti. Their actions are very Ugra. For their own selfishness, you know. In that Ugra karma, it can be as to begin with as friends, enemies also are friends, and relatives and family members also are troubled or disturbed. That Ugra karma he does. वहां से लेकर like the Ugravadi, ready to even kill others, destroy the nature and destroy the goodness. A Ugravadi. You know, these all, you know, the Shahjahans, the Babars, the Akbars, you know, all these Tipu Sultans, even these Aurangzebs, ये सारे क्या ना उग्रवादी एज रिगार्ड्स सनातन धर्म इज कंसर्न, उग्र कर्माणा। अदरवाइज 1000 years of beautiful temples breaking them, कितना दुष्ट राक्षस होना चाहिए उसको दिमाग में। And others also are human beings, they're following their own eternal religion, forcing them to get converted or killing them. उग्र कर्मा हो गया। Thousands and thousands of scriptures hand written, जला दिया पूरा नालंदा यूनिवर्सिटी को और उसको तक्षशिला को। उग्र कर्माणा। The women were killed, old people were killed, youngsters were killed, elders. Ugra karma कहते, terrorist activities. We have this good, मतलब clear example of these religious terrorists to explain to you what you mean by the asuras with ugra karma. Ugra karmana prabhavanti. They become and they maintain being a ugra karmi, not a useful saumya karma. In the ugra karma, with the mouth they abuse. That is a ugra karma. With the hands and legs they physically harm. Ugra karma. Their mind intellect always thinking about how to destroy the other fellow. Ugra karma. Like you ball the ball to the batsman to make him out. It's a part of the game. But you see those days of 1970s, 80s, mainly the Australian bowlers and even West Indians, they are all body line attack bowling. कि दिस फेलो आउट नहीं हो रहा, बस उसको ना बॉडी लाइन अटैक करो। हाउ मेनी प्लेयर्स वर इंजर्ड दैट टाइम? You are not able to make him out, so how can you bowl him to the body and injure his hands and legs and head? That's called ugra karma in cricket. छोटू फुटबॉल में उसकी 4 गोल हो गए, मेरा एक भी नहीं हुआ। अब वो 5 गोल के लिए दौड़ रहा है, उसको टांग अड़ा के गिरा देना, उसके ऊपर गिरना, उग्र कर्म. So too in politics, all gundala come together and then portray to the innocent people that the government which is doing such a great service, they are doing nothing करके ऐसा project करना. Then the people will vote them, then good people are losing. That activates the ugra karma. Ugra karma हमें कभी नहीं बनना. That karma by which destruction happens, that's called ugra karma. Okay? Prabhavanti ugra karmana. Now that leads to what? Kshayaya jagataha. Yeah, our presence should add to the prosperity and beauty of the world, of the prakriti, of the beings, of the things. हमारा जो इस 80-90 साल यहाँ रहते हैं, हम 100 साल, कितना कंट्रीब्यूट हम करके जाएंगे इस जगत के लिए, ये हमारा मापदंड होना चाहिए, मेजरिंग रॉड. बट दीज असुरास, बिकॉज ऑफ देयर विजन इटसेल्फ इज रॉन्ग. एताम दुष्टिमवष्टभ्यः, माइंड इज गॉन, नष्टात्मानः अल्पबुद्ध्यः, बुद्धि is started thinking only extremely selfishness, therefore become ugra karmanah. When they do ugra karma, its result is jagatah kshaya. जगत का क्षय में क्या होता है? धर्म का नाश होता है, आध्यात्मिकता का नाश होता है, देन अच्छे अच्छे लोगों का नाश होता है, फिर दुष्टता को ही बढ़ना होता है उधर. दैट्स कॉल्ड एज जगत का क्षय हो जाना. प्रकृति का नाश, अच्छे अच्छे मनुष्यों का नाश, प्रगति का नाश, उग्र कर्म. Those Rakshasas, as I mentioned now, the latest Rakshas last 400 years, then the Purva Rakshas. They will do Ugra Karma, they'll destroy the Munis, Rishis, Mandali, and those who are doing Upasanas, Yajnas, they will spoil the Yajnashalas, etc. Such a beautiful world, usko nash karte. Kshayaya Jagata. In the latest world, the Jagat Kshaya is the Russia attacking Ukraine. So whole Ukraine namak Jagat ka ahit ho gaya वहाँ. So too in the Palestine or whatever you call Gaza वगैरह में इसराइल का अटैक उन्होंने भी किया. These people are retaliating. बट वहाँ का जगत का क्षय हो रहा है कि नहीं? जगत का क्षय मीन्स द मेटेरियल थिंग्स डिस्ट्रॉयड. जगत का क्षय मीन्स द प्रकृति इज डिस्ट्रॉयड. Jagat ka Kshay means all the glorious man-made constructions are destroyed. Jagat ka Kshay means the human beings are killed. मनुष्य पशु पक्षी वनस्पति का नाश भी जगत का क्षय होएगा, और सारे धर्म का न्याय का नाश करना भी जगत का क्षय है. These fellows do that. जगतः क्षयाय. And therefore ahitaha, they never do hita to the world, they only the ahitaha destroyers. हित नहीं होता उनको उनमें. I'm telling you, like this Pakistani fellows, the Islamist वगैरह, they can never be in the hita of the India. और कल क्रिकेट मैच में देखो, entire Pakistan was celebrating up to 15th over that India is going to lose. But once we won the match, they started crying only. वो लोग अहित ही करेंगे हमारा. उनके नस नस में ऐसा भरा गया है, for no reason. We are never enemical to you. You are our own brothers. We gave you that country. All you are born to Hindus only. पूरा आपका पूरा एंशियंट हिस्ट्री पढ़ो आप. बट क्या है ना, उनका दिमाग सड़ गया ना. अभी दे आर अहिता, जगत क्षय अहिता. देखो, दे क्रिएट टेररिस्ट एंड दे सेंड हियर टू किल अस. काय की जरूरत है बताओ उसको. अच्छा, वर्ल्ड बदल गया ना भाई. एवरीबॉडी शुड स्टे, दे शुड ग्रो बाय बीइंग टुगेदर, ऑल ऑफ अस. प्रेम करो, एक दूसरे गले मिलो. इस तरह से प्रोग्रेस करने का टाइम है ये. Not the old time fanatic enmities and trying to kill each other. But these asuras are jagatah kshayaya, therefore ahitaha. They are only destructive of the world and they never do hita anything good. Clear. और इतना काफी है। 10th श्लोक का कल ही हम देखेंगे। थैंक यू बेटा। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम आमदाम भरतारं दातारं सर्वसंपदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्। श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्वाल्मीकि रामायणम् अयोध्याकाण्डं शततम सर्गः कच्चित् सर्गः श्रीरामचंद्रेण उक्त राजनीति धर्माणां भरतं प्रति तेषाम् अध्ययनं साधनार्थं च। बेटा हाउ मेनी वी हैव सीन यस्टरडे? 64 हो गया। 65 लेट अस सी टुडे, है ना? थोड़ा सा गंभीर है वो। एंड 66 विल टेक 2 or 3, 66, 67, 68. These three shlokas become one topic. So that will take some 4 or 5 days for us. Again in that sub values are taught to us. Clear? अब इसको तो दो बार पढ़ लो from the 66th 65th mantra. ओम अत पंचषष्टितम श्लोकः। कच्चित्ते ब्राह्मणाः शर्म सर्वशास्त्रार्थकोविदाः आशंसन्ते महाप्राज्ञा पौरजानपदैः सह। कच्चित्ते ब्राह्मणाः शर्म सर्वशास्त्रार्थकोविदाः आशंसन्ते महाप्राज्ञा पौरजानपदैः सह. So here Sri Rama addressing Bharata with two adjectives, two sambodhanas. We have to digest the meaning of them. Then he is talking about Bharata to behave in such a manner that from the in the society, in your kingdom, the three main groups of people, they should love you, they should want you, they should respect you, they should unite with you, they should cooperate with you, they should coordinate with you, they should add to the improvement of the government or the Rajya, not the opposite. ओके, ये दो बातें हम धीरे धीरे समझें. फर्स्ट वन, भगवान राम addresses Bharat ji as what? Sharma. Sharma means the one who has controlled the mind and is so peaceful, decent and dignified in his behavior. That is the meaning of Sharmata. Sharma is the behavioral beauty, behavioral dignity, behavioral humbleness, maturity. That's called as Sharma. Like all the Brahmanas are called as Sharmaji. Many of them, they have that Sharma name. So Sharma means jo decent, dignified, well-behaved person. So hey Sharma, Rama addressing Bharata, a well-behaved one, practically. So अपने बड़ों के सामने कैसे रहना, बाकी के सामने कैसे रहना, परिस्थितियाँ कैसे है तो कैसे करना. The one who decently that way expresses, conducts himself is Sharma. That depends on vast amount of knowledge, variety of knowledge, and that knowledge is always available, alert. Like I don't have jnanam is one thing, I have jnanam is two things, I have maximum jnanam is third one, but I remember that jnanam when it is required and I implement that is fourth one. And the one who in this way knows maximum things, remembers all of them which he knows, and implements them at the right time is called as Mahaprajna. Bharata is addressed by Rama as Mahaprajna. So Sharma, practical. Mahaprajna, intellectual. Again, Mahaprajna. राजा शुड बी लाइक दैट कि पूरा देश को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए क्या क्या फील्ड में क्या करना है सब जानना चाहिए. He is aware of everything that's happening at every nook and corner, at every moment. सबके ऊपर नजर, पर उसमें जो करना है एग्जैक्टली वही करना है. शर्मा, हे शर्मा, हे महाप्राज्ञ, Oh, my dear, well behaved and highly matured, knowledgeable Bharata, a Sharma, a Mahaprajna, Kachit. Is it happening in your life? What thought? Kachit, te tubhyam ashamsante? Are they doing the ashamsanam of you? Ashamsanam means what? They are doing prashamsa of your activities, and they are wanting you to continue as the king. They want you to live a healthy life. They want you to be living longer and longer. These feelings which these three people have towards you is called as ashamsante. So are these people doing that to you or opposite? कि जल्द से जल्दी बंदा उतर जाए या निकल जाए. In many countries, the ordinary people also come onto the streets asking the government to resign. Imagine then इसका मतलब कितना निकम्मा है that government, कितना घोटाला वाला होगा, कितना public money they might have eaten, that the people coming onto the road demanding the resignation. So it should be the other way around. You want to leave or resign, the whole country should cry and say कि नहीं नहीं तुमको और खेल और रूल करना है वगैरह. Like these two people have yesterday said we are stopping to play. No, that gave so much thing to many. They say और 2-3 साल खेलो. But they say no, other youngsters also have to come. We have done our job. तो कच्चित ते हे महाप्राज्ञा ये शर्मा ते कच्चित आशंसन्ते. Are they really loving you? They are tuning to you. They are praying for your health and long life. Are they cooperating with you? Okay, who are they? The three people. One is what? Brahmanaha. Second is what? Sarva Shastrartha Kovidaha. Third is Paura and Janapadaha. Paura and Janapada अगर अलग ले लोगे तो ये चार लोग. So in your country, all the people those stay can be categorized into these four. These four people should love you, should take care of you, should want you to continue. No, it won't happen unless you make them so much happy. So here all the four things we see. Four, yeah, three things. So how the Brahmanas do Asham Sante? So Brahmanas do the Asham Sante when you salute them, when you take care of all their requirements, when you encourage them in doing their Brahmana works, when you get the guidance from them, when you practice them, then the Brahmanas will you do the Ashamsana to you. If that humbleness, if that following the system, etc. is not there, then the ब्राह्मण को अच्छा नहीं लगता है. अरे ये डिविनिटी को रेस्पेक्ट नहीं कर रहा, शास्त्र को रेस्पेक्ट नहीं कर रहा, गुरुजनों को मान नहीं रहा है. ये ऐसा राजा का वो ब्राह्मण लोग जो है दे वोंट डू आशम संते, दे डू द निंदा. दे से तुम जल्दी से रिजाइन करके चले जाओ. Second one is what? Sarva Shastrartha Kovidaha Te Ashamsante. Are all those people who know entire Shastra Jnana, are they doing your Prashamsa? When do they do? When our life is exactly as indicated by the Shastra. So by being humble, devoted and submissive and obedient, we should get marks from the Brahmanas as a king. So by again following this duly the Shastras in our life, both for outer and inner way, शास्त्र जानने वालों का हमें ब्लेसिंग्स लेना है. सो टू सर्वशास्त्रार्थ कोविदों का बार बार जाकर उनको पूछना है कि शास्त्र के अनुसार ये चीज करना है कि नहीं करना चाहिए, कैसा करना कैसा नहीं करना. So those Shastrartha Kovida, the great people who know the deep mystical knowledge of the Shastras, they'll be so pleased that they'll guide you so that you never do wrong. These are the two members. One is humbleness, discipline. Second is wisdom and knowledge. Third one, Pauraha and Janapadaha. Then the Pauraha is the people of the town. Janapada is the people who are in the Janapada, the villages, etc. So when you are aware of them, you visit them, you look into their whereabouts or requirements. When you fulfill them properly and you love them, respect them, then those Paura Janapada also do the Ashamsana of you. Are you behaving like that? पौर जानपद आपका आशंसन करना चाहिए, सर्वशास्त्रार्थ को विद आपका आशंसन करना चाहिए, ब्राह्मण लोग आपका आशंसन. So सर्वशास्त्रार्थ को विद are the highest cadre of people. Then Janapada are the lowest. So lowest, then lowest say higher than the highest tak. Everyone's heart you should win with your respective behavior so that They want you to be king for a long time. They're praying for your health. They are praying for your energy. They are cooperative, etc. That's what we were watching yesterday. Both. The coach talks about every member of the team. All members talk about the coach. Again, the coach talks about the captain. Captain talks about all individuals as well as the coach. कि इन सब का महिमा के कारण ही ये कप वगैरह जीत पाए हैं. एवरीवन सेज सो इसका अर्थ क्या हुआ? तालमेल हुआ, खासकर गुड कैप्टन करके कोच कहना, बॉलिंग बैटिंग कोच, चीफ कोच एंड ऑल अदर्स आल्सो. So he is being आशंसन्ते by others. मेनली द कोच जो इनको इतना बढ़िया है, अजात शत्रु की तरह. What a great personality it is that people love us, people trust us, people want us to live long, live healthily. It's really a beautiful thing. And it is not in the hands of people. I have to command it. So you command the love, respect, cooperation from Paura, from the Janapada, from the Sarvashastrartha Kovida, and also from Brahmana. How? As already told in the 2 minutes back. So Brahmana by humbleness and obedience, Sarvashastrartha Kovida by knowing what is said in the Shastra to for the kingdom कैसे करना चाहिए, exactly doing like that. Paura Janapad क्या है? You love them, you give them the facilities, comforts, etc. खुश हो जाएंगे वो लोग, फिर वो आपको फिर से बार बार वोट करेंगे. तो इन दिस वे पौर जानपद सर्वशास्त्रार्थ को विद ब्राह्मण वी हैव टू गेट देयर कोऑपरेशन विद आवर करेक्ट बिहेवियर. राजा इज टॉट. हो गया ना? ओम शांति शांति. थैंक यू. ओम ओम अथर्वण वेदांतर्गत प्रश्नोपनिषद शांति मंत्र. भद्रम ओम भद्रम कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येम अक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः तुष्टुवांसः तनूभिः विषेम देवहितं यदायुः. स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु. ओम शांति शांति शांति. अथ षष्ठः प्रश्नः. सिक्स्थ प्रश्न बेटा, लास्ट वाला. सो अतः एनम सुकेशा भारद्वाज अप्रच. तो द सिक्स्थ सुकेशा बिलोंगिंग टू भारद्वाज गोत्र, he reached to the guru Pipaladaji. He asked this question. What is this? Before asking question, he gives some introduction. Only that much today we will see. One shlok mein. He says, Bhagavan, O Lord, Hiranyanabaha, a person by name Hiranyanaba, Kausalyaha, from the Koshalapura, Rajaputra, is the prince there. Mamupetya, he came to me. Etam prashnam apruchat. He asked this question. So that Hiranyanaba from Koshalapura, Rajaputra, came and asked me a question. What did he ask? Shodashakalam Bharadwaja Purusham Vetha. He said, I have also belonged to Bharadwaja Gotra only, and little bit I am known, famous. So thinking that I can answer, he came and asked me a question. Ki Shodashakalam Bharadwaja Purusham Vethatam. Do you know that Shodashakala Purusha Paramatma? He asked me. So, Tamaham Kumaram Ambruvam. Then I told that Rajakumara Hiranyanaba, he na aham imam Veda. I said, I don't know, frankly. Then I said to him, he has coaxed me twice, thrice, 4 times. क्या आपको इतना जानते हो आप? You must tell me जानबूझकर. You are not telling and all. Then I told him कि Kumaram Abram Naham Im Veda. Yadi Aham Imam Avedisham. If I know it, Katam Tena Avaksham. Why will not I tell you? You are such a deserving person. And earlier so many things. You asked me, I knew it, I told you, ना ये क्यों नहीं बोलूंगा मैं नहीं जानता हूँ. Then I told him my rule, the spiritual rule. What is it? कि समूलो वा एषः परिशुष्यति. So that person who does झूठा मोटा promise or झूठ बोलता है lie, along with his all moola, he will get destroyed. समूलः वा एषः परिशुष्यति. यह अनृतम अभिवदति. है ना, जो झूठ बोलेगा वो सारा सत्यानाश हो जाएगा उसका. तस्मात् न अर्हामि अनृतम. Therefore, I cannot speak lie. I don't know means I don't know. I can't tell you that I know it when I don't know it. So here, this Sukesha Bharadwaja's honesty we are understanding. He was not going for name and fame. That somebody asked me, so even though I don't know, I to tell so that they will praise me. वो कहता है कि झूठ बोलूंगा तो समूल नाश हो जाएगा मेरा. Therefore, I can't tell you the lie. I am telling you truth. And truth is what you asked me. Do you know Shodashakala Purusha? The truth is, I don't know. So when I told him, Saha, that Hiranyanava from the Koshalapura, Saha Tushnim Ratamaruhya, by boarding the chariot in which he came, Prabhavraja, he went away. So now I told him, I don't know. Now again somebody will ask me, again I will have to say, I don't know. Now I am asking you, oh Guru, Pipalaj, do you know that Shodashakala Purusha? You tell me. So that is the question. So tam tva pruchhami kvasau purusha iti. So therefore I am asking you, who is that Shodasha Kala Purusha and what are his Shodasha Kalas? You tell. So this is how the Shodasha Kala Purusha Sambandhi is the sixth Prashna asked by Sukesha Bharadwaja to the Guru Pippalad. Itna kafi hai. What is the answer given? Who is the Shodasha Kala Purusha? What are the Shodasha Kalas? Kalam dekhe. ओम अतशिष्ट प्रश्न ओम अतहैनं सुकेशा भारद्वाज पप्रच्छ. अतहैनं सुकेशा भारद्वाज पप्रच्छ. भगवन् हिरण्यनाभः कौसल्यः राजपुत्रः. भगवन् हिरण्यनाभः कौसल्यः राजपुत्रः मामुपेत्य एतं प्रश्नमपृच्छत. मामुपेत्य एतं प्रश्नमपृच्छत. षोडशकलं भारद्वाज पुरुषं वेत्थ. षोडशकलं भारद्वाज पुरुषं वेत्थ. तमहं कुमारमब्रुवं. तमहं कुमारमब्रुवं. नाहमिमं वेद. नाहमिमं वेद. यदि अहम् इमम् अवेदिशं कथं तेन अवक्ष्यमिति. यदि अहम् इमम् अवेदिशं कथं तेन अवक्ष्यमिति. समूलो वा एषः परिशुष्यति. समूलो वा एषः परिशुष्यति. यः अनृतम् अभिवदति. यः अनृतमपि वदति तस्मात् न अर्हामि अनृतं वक्तुं. तस्मान्नार्हाम्यनृतं वक्तुं. स तूष्णीं रथमारुह्य प्रवव्राज. सः तूष्णीं रथमारुह्य प्रवव्राज. तन्त्वा पृच्छामि क्वासौ पुरुषः इति. तन्त्वा पृच्छामि क्वासौ पुरुषः इति. ब्यूटिफुल ना इंट्रोडक्शन. इतना ऑनेस्ट है. अतहैनं सुकेशा भारद्वाजः पप्रच्छ. भगवन् हिरण्यनाभः कौसल्यः राजपुत्रः मामुपेत्य एतं प्रश्नमपृच्छत. षोडशकलं भारद्वाज पुरुषं वेत्थ. तमहं कुमारमब्रुवं. नाहमिमं वेद्यि नाहमिमं वेद. यदि अहमिमम् अवेदिशं कथं तेनावक्ष्यमिति. समूलो वा एषः परिशुष्यति. यो अनृतमभिवदति तस्मान्नार्हामि अनृतं वक्तुं. स तूष्णीं रथमारुह्य प्रवव्राज. तन्त्वा पृच्छामि क्वासौ पुरुष इति. once more. Athainam Sukesha Bharadwaja Paprach Bhagavan Hiranyanamaha Kausalya Rajaputra Mamupetya Etam Prashnama Pruchata Shodashkalam Bharadwaja Purusham Veta Tamaham Kumaram Abruvam Nahamimam Veda Idi Ahamimam Avedisham Katam Tena Vakshamiti Samulo Va Esha Parishushati Yaha Anrutam Avivadati Tasmat Narhami Anrutam Vaktum Satushnim Ratamaruhya Prabhavraja Tantva Pruchami Kwasau Purusha Iti. Very good one. With this Upanishad will be over. Then we take up the Mundaka also. पढ़ते जाएंगे बेटा, सुनते रहो और क्या. ओम दुर्जन सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जन शांति माप्नुयात् शांतो मुच्येत वन्देभ्यः मुक्तश्चान्य निमोचेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतंगमय. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो परमऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे सतिमात्रे तत्सद्ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, गीता माता की जय, वेदव्यास भगवान की जय, रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, रामायण महाशास्त्र की जय, वाल्मीकि भगवान की जय, विप्राद भगवान की जय, षट शिष्यगण की जय, अथर्ववेद प्रश्नोपनिषद की जय. बोलो भाई सब सुंदर की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय, आज की आनंद की जय. रमा पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय. राम राम. अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोतावक साधक से उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मुमुक्षु मुक्त गण की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय. अध्यात्म जीवन विधान की जय. समस्त युवा मंडल की जय. थैंक यू बेटा. चलो बेटा कल मिलेंगे. थैंक यू. वंडरफुल यू आर. कीप इट अप.